Hello dear students. So last class we have discussed about total internal reflection, and today I am going to start applications of total internal reflection. So we know that total internal reflection, it is used in optical fibers, total reflecting prisms, and in order to explain brilliance of diamond. So let us see one by one. The first one is optical fiber. Optical fiber, it is a device. It works on the principle of total internal reflection, and it is used to transmit the light in the desired path. ಸೊ ನೀವು ನೋಡಿರ್ಬೋದು ಟೆಲಿಫೋನ್ ಕೇಬಲ್ಸ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಥಿನ್ ವಯರ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ದೋಸ್ ಥಿನ್ ವಯರ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಆಪ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಫೈಬರ್ಸ್. They are going to use to transmit the signals from one point to another point. Those thin layers are nothing but optical fibers. It works on the principle of total internal reflection. Note in the definition. It is a device works on the principle of total internal reflection it is used to transmit with the light or signal in a desired path or from one point to another point. So let us consider the construction of this optical fiber. So this optical fiber is made up of core and cladding, and it is fabricated with high quality flexible glass or patch. So high quality flexible glass means we can bend this optical fiber in any order. So this is known as core, and the space between inner layer and outer layer, that space is known as cladding. and here refractive index of core is N1 and here refractive index of cladding is N2, and refractive index of core, that is N1, is greater than N2. So this is the relation between refractive index of core and the refractive index of cladding. So at first, this is fabricated with a high quality flexible glass. That means in any order we can bend this optical fiber to transmit the signal or light, and it is made up of a core with a high refractive index and a cladding with a low refractive index. That means core acts as a denser medium, cladding acts as a rarer medium. So let us note on the construction of this optical fiber. Construction. It is fabricated with high quality flexible glass or quartz. It is made up of core and cladding. So here cladding is nothing but the space between inner layer and outer layer of the optical fiber, and finally this optical fiber is enclosed in the plastic jacket in order to protect this optical fiber. So here refractive index of core, Ri of core is greater than Ri of the cladding. So this is the brief explanation of construction of this optical fiber. Then let us see the working of this optical fiber. When a light ray is made to pass through this optical fiber, incident light ray, direction of incident light ray, normal at the point of incidence. Surrounding medium, let us say the surrounding medium is air or vacuum. Rarer to denser, it bends towards the normal. Direction of refracted light ray. See here, for total internal reflection, we know the condition for total internal reflection. Always light tends to travel from denser to rarer medium, not rarer to denser. Therefore, here this is not our actual incident light ray. This is our incident light ray. This light ray is in denser medium. So this is our incident light ray. This incident light ray is traveling from denser, that is core, towards cladding, medium with a high refractive index towards medium with a low refractive index. Here this optical fiber is manufactured in such a way that when light enters through the optical fiber, the angle made by the incident light ray at a point of incident on the interface of core and cladding, that angle is always greater than critical angle. Therefore, here at the interface of core and cladding, normal at the point of incidence, this angle of incidence in a denser medium is greater than critical angle. Then this light ray undergoes total internal reflection. direction of reflected light ray. This reflected light ray acts as incident light ray for this interface between core and cladding, that is between a denser medium and a rarer medium. Here denser means core, rarer means cladding. Again, this angle of incidence at the point of incidence is greater than critical angle. So this I is greater than C, then this light ray undergoes total internal reflection. Total internal reflection. Direction of reflected light ray. Again, the angle made by the incident light ray is greater than critical angle. I is greater than C. This light ray undergoes total internal reflection. Direction of reflected light ray. So like this, in each and every instant this light ray undergoes total internal reflection. Due to multiple total internal reflection, light is transmitted from one point to another point, or signal is transmitted from one point to another point. Working when a light is made to pass through the optical fiber, the angle made by the incident ray in a denser medium or core is greater than critical angle then light ray undergoes multiple total internal reflection. And hence light is transmitted from one point to another point. So this is the brief explanation about working of optical fiber. The bunch of optical fibers is known as optical pipe. Bunch or group of optical fibers bunch of optical fibers is known as optical pipe. ಭಾಳಷ್ಟು ಆಪ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಫೈಬರ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತವೆ. ಆ ಥರ ಆಪ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಫೈಬರ್ಸ್ ಗ್ರೂಪಿಗೆ ನಾವೇನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ಆಪ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಪೈಪ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ದ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಪ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಫೈಬರ್ಸ್ ಈಸ್ ನೋನ್ ಆಸ್ ಆಪ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಪೈಪ್. So where we are going to use these optical fibers, application of optical fibers. Applications. First one, so it is used to transmit the audio signals. For example, you might have seen during the repair of telephone cables. That telephone cable is made up of a large number of thin layers. Those thin layers are nothing but optical fibers or thin threads. ನೋಡೋಕ್ಕೆ thin thread ಥರ ಇರ್ತವೆ. Those threads are nothing but optical fibers. So here optical fibers are going to use for telecommunication in order to transmit the audio signal from one point to another point. The first application, it is used in telecommunication. So it is used to transmit video signals as audio signals. It is used to transmit audio or video signals. It is used in decorative lamps. So you might have seen during Diwali, the flower pockets. The flower pots are made up of large number of thin layers. The flower pots which are used for decorative purpose, those are made up of optical fibers. From one end they are going to transmit the light. They are going to fix the light source, and that source to transmit the light through the optical fiber. Then the light undergoes multiple total internal reflection and reach another one. At another end of the optical fiber they are going to fix the LED. When the light is transmitted to that end, then that LED starts glowing. So like this optical fiber used in the flower pots, that means for a decorative purpose. It is one of the use of optical fiber. Optical fiber, it is used in decorative lamps. ಕಾಮನ್ ಆಗಿ ಇದು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ. ದೀಪಾವಳಿ ಟೈಮ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಫ್ಲವರ್ ಪಾಟ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಆ ಫ್ಲವರ್ ಪಾಟ್ಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಥರ ಥಿನ್ ಏರ್ ಲೇಯರ್ಸ್ ಬಂದಿರ್ತವೆ ಹಿಂಗೆ ದೋಸ್ ಥಿನ್ ಲೇಯರ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಆಪ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಫೈಬರ್ಸ್. ಒನ್ ಎಂಡ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಸೋರ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಎಂಡ್ನಲ್ಲಿ LED ಬಲ್ಬ್ನ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಲೈಟ್ ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ LED ಬಲ್ಬನ್ನು ಹಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಆ LED ಬಲ್ಬ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಗ್ಲೋ ಆಗೋಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಹೀಗೆ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಕಲರ್ದು LEDನ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ನೋಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಭಾಳ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಕಾಣಿಸುತ್ತೆ. ಫಾರ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ರೀಸನ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಯೂಸ್ ದ ಆಪ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಫೈಬರ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಅ ಡೆಕೋರೇಟಿವ್ ಪರ್ಪಸ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ವ್ಯೂ ದ ಇಂಟೀರಿಯರ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಬಾಡಿ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಪೇಷಂಟ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ದೇಹದ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಟ್ಯೂಮರ್ಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ಅಲ್ಸರ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಈ ಆಪ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಫೈಬರ್ಸ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ವೆನ್ ಲೈಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಮಿಟೆಡ್ ಥ್ರೂ ದ ಆಪ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಫೈಬರ್, ವೆನ್ ದಟ್ ಲೈಟ್ ಹಿಟ್ಸ್ ದ obstacle like a tumor, then the light returns back through the optical fiber and finally reach the screen and creates the image of the tumor. Then doctors easily can study that disease. ಹಿಂಗೆ ಆ ಪೇಷಂಟ್ ದೇಹದ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಯಾವ ಥರ ಡಿಸೀಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಏನು ಡಿಸೀಸ್ ಇದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಅವರು ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ದೇರ್ಫೋರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಆಪ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಫೈಬರ್ ಈಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟಲ್ಸ್ ಟು ವ್ಯೂ ದ ಇಂಟೀರಿಯರ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಬಾಡಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಎಂಡೋಸ್ಕೋಪಿ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ಎಂಡೋಸ್ಕೋಪಿ ಟು ವ್ಯೂ ಇಂಟೀರಿಯರ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಬಾಡಿ. ಅಂದರೆ ಆ ಪೇಷಂಟ್ ಬಾಯಿ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಒಂದು ಕೇಬಲ್ ಥರ ವೈರ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದನ್ನು ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ದಟ್ ಕೇಬಲ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೇಡ್ ಅಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಪ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಫೈಬರ್. It is used in endoscopy to view interior parts of the human body. ಸೊ ಇದೇ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ಸ್ ಬರೀಬೇಕಂತ ಏನು ರೂಲ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬುಕ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇರೆ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ಸು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅವನು ಕೂಡ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿನೇಷನ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನು 5 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸಿಗೆ ಕೇಳ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಚಾನ್ಸಸ್ ಇದೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿನೇಷನಲ್ಲಿ. ಆ 5 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸಿಗೆ ಕೇಳಿದರೆ ಅವ್ರ ಕ್ವಶನ್ನು ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಪ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಫೈಬರ್. ಆವಾಗ ನೀವು ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಬರೀಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. 2 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸಿಗೆ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಆಸ್ಕ್ write any 2 applications of optical fiber, or for 1 mark they may ask what is the principle behind optical fiber. Then your answer is total internal reflection. Total reflecting prisms. So this principle also used in total reflecting prisms. Total reflecting prism. So total reflecting prism, this prism is made up of glass. So by using total reflecting prism, we can turn the path of light by 90 degree ಆರ್ ಬೈ 180 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ. ಅಂದರೆ ಲೈಟ್ ಒಂದು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು ಅಂದರೆ ಆ ಲೈಟ್ದ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನನ್ನು ನಾವು 90 ಡಿಗ್ರಿದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ 180 ಡಿಗ್ರಿದಲ್ಲಿ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಈ ಟೋಟಲ್ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರಿಸಮ್ಸ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. So let us consider the working of this total reflecting prisms. So it is total reflecting prism. So let us consider incident light ray from an object. First incident light ray, another incident light ray, direction of incident light ray, direction of incident light ray. You just imagine yourself, this is our object. AB is our object. We know that there is a need of at least 2 incident light rays in order to plot position of the image. At first these 2 incident light rays undergo normal incidence at the interface between prism and surrounding medium. So normal incidence means there is no deviation. So a refracted light ray tends to travel in the same direction. Direction of a refracted light ray, direction of a refracted light ray. Now actually these two are not our actual incident light rays. These two are our actual incident light rays which are in this denser medium. Because we know that conditions for total internal reflection, light must tend to travel from denser to rarer. ಅಂದರೆ ಡೆನ್ಸರ್ ಇಂದ ರೇರರ್ ಕಡೆ ಹೋಗೋ ಥರ ಇರಬೇಕು ಲೈಟ್ ರೇ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಡೆನ್ಸರ್ನಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಲೈಟ್ ರೇಸ್ ಇವೆರಡು. ದೇರ್ಫೋರ್ ದೀಸ್ ಟು ಆರ್ ದ ಇನ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಲೈಟ್ ರೇಸ್. So total reflecting prism is manufactured in such a way that at first that light ray undergoes normal incidence. After that, when these two light rays hits the interface between denser and rarer, then these light rays undergo total internal reflection. So this total internal reflection is possible only when the angle made by the incident light rays is greater than critical angle. ಗ್ರೇಟರ್ ದನ್ ಕ್ರಿಟಿಕಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಆಗೋ ಥರನೇ ಈ ಪ್ರಿಸಮ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಮ್ಯಾನುಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಚರ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ವಿ ನೋ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ರಿಫ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಇಂಡೆಕ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಗ್ಲಾಸ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ RI ಆಫ್ ಗ್ಲಾಸ್, RI ಆಫ್ ಗ್ಲಾಸ್ ಈಸ್ 1.5. then critical angle, we know that for relation between critical angle and refractive index, that is sin C is equal to 1 divided by n. So RI of glass, that is n 1.5, then C is equal to sin inverse of 1 by n is equal to 1.5, then critical angle is equal to 42 degree. So 42 degree is critical angle for the glass. When light ray undergoes total internal reflection, during this instant angle made by the incident light ray must be greater than 42 degree. So here angle made by the incident light ray, normal at the point of incidence, normal at the point of incidence. Here I is greater than C, I is greater than C. Then this light ray undergoes total internal reflection. Total internal reflection. Reflected light rays, direction of reflected light rays. Again, at the interface between denser and rarer, these two light rays undergo normal incidence, and hence there is no deviation. Direction of refracted light rays. So here image is turned by 90 degree. ಅಂದರೆ ಲೈಟ್ದು ಪಾತ್ನ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇಮೇಜ್ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ 90 ಡಿಗ್ರಿದಲ್ಲಿ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಈ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ದು ಇಮೇಜ್. ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್, ಇನ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಟು ಟರ್ನ್ ದ ಪಾತ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೈಟ್ by 90 degree or by 180 degree, we are going to use total reflecting prisms. Let us consider another one. So this angle is 90 degree, incidental light ray, another incidental light ray, direction of incidental light rays. At first these two incidental light rays undergo normal incidence, then normal at the point of incidence, normal at the point of incidence. So this angle is greater than critical angle, then this light ray undergoes total internal reflection. Again, when this angle is greater than C, then this light ray undergoes total internal reflection. Now normal at the point of incidence, normal at the point of incidence, normal at the point of incidence. When this angle is greater than C, angle between incident light ray and normal, angle between incident light ray and normal, then light ray undergoes total internal reflection. Total internal reflection. Direction of reflected light rays. Direction of refracted light rays. Here direction of reflected light rays. So like this, here image is turned by 180 degree. ನೋಡಿ ಈ ಕೇಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ 180 ಡಿಗ್ರಿದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಮೇಜ್ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಟರ್ನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ಲಿ ಯು ಮೇ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಅನದರ್ ಕೇಸ್. So this angle is equal to 90 degree. Incidental light rays from an object, normal at the point of incidence, normal at the point of incidence. When angle between incidental light ray, now these two light rays are in rarer medium. ನೋಡಿ ಈ ಕೇಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, rarer to denser, it bends towards the normal, it bends towards the normal, it bends towards the normal. Direction of reflected light rays. Now these two light rays are our incidental light rays because these two light rays are in denser medium. Normal at the point of incidence, normal at the point of incidence. So here this angle is greater than critical angle, this angle is greater than critical angle, then this light ray undergoes total internal reflection. Total internal reflection. This light ray undergoes total internal reflection. Direction of reflected light ray. Direction of reflected light ray. Then denser to rarer, it bends away from the normal, away from the normal, away from the normal. Direction of a refracted light ray. So like this, here image is again turned by 180 degree. Image is turned by 90 degree. So here image is turned by 180 degree. So here total reflecting prism it is an it is a right angled isosceles prism works on total internal reflection. It is used to turn the path of light by 90 degree or by 180 degree. So in case of these total reflecting prisms, the angle made by the incident light is in a denser medium always greater than 42 degree. So ಈ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ಲೈಟ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಇಂಟರ್ನಲ್ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So applications of total reflecting prism. Applications, it is used in binoculars and in periscopes. ಯೂಶ್ವಲಿ ಸಬ್ಮರೈನ್ಸ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಇದನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ನಾವು ಪೆರಿಸ್ಕೋಪ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಟೋಟಲ್ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರಿಸಮ್ದು ವರ್ಕ್ ಭಾಳ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಏನಾದ್ರು ಟು ಚೇಂಜ್ ದ ಪಾತ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೈಟ್ ಬೈ 180 degree or 90 degree. Spectacular brilliance of diamond. Again, mainly the spectacular brilliance of diamond is due to total internal reflection. The planes of diamond are so arranged that when light enters through the diamond, then the light ray undergoes multiple total internal reflection. And also there is a dispersion in case of this diamond. Even though we can find the dispersion in case of glass, except air or vacuum, in any other optical media we can observe dispersion of light. Dispersion of light is nothing but when a white light is made to pass through the optical medium, then white light splits into 7 constituent colors. That phenomenon is known as dispersion. So here spectacular brilliance of diamond. So this is also mainly due to total internal reflection. ಸೊ ಡೈಮಂಡ್ ನೋಡಿದರೆ ಅದು ಹೊಳಿತಾನೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ. ಯಾಕೆ ಹೊಳೆಯುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ರೀಸನು ಟೋಟಲ್ ಇಂಟರ್ನಲ್ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಷನು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅದರೊಳಗೆ ಆಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಡಿಸ್ಪರ್ಷನ್. ಮೇನ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಡ್ಯೂ ಟು ಟೋಟಲ್ ಇಂಟರ್ನಲ್ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಷನ್. ನೀವು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಡೈಮಂಡ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಶೇಪ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ರ್ಯಾಂಡಮ್ ಆಗಿ ಮ್ಯಾನುಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಚರ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಆ ಪ್ಲೇನ್ಸ್ನ ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಅರೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ. The planes of the diamond are arranged in such a way that when light enters through the diamond, it undergoes total internal reflection, or the angle made by that light ray must be greater than critical angle. ಆಗೋ ಥರ ಆ ಪ್ಲೇನ್ಸ್ನ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ. So let us view the construction of this brilliance of diamond, spectacular brilliance of diamond. ನೋಡಿ, ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಲ್ ಈ ಶೇಪ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಡೈಮಂಡ್. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಲೇನ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಅರೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತವೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ, ಒಂದು ಸಲ ಲೈಟ್ ಇದರೊಳಗಡೆ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಆದರೆ ಆ ಲೈಟ್ ರೇ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್, ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್, ದ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಮೇಡ್ ಬೈ ದಟ್ ಇನ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಲೈಟ್ ರೇ ಇನ್ ದ ಇಂಟರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಡೆನ್ಸರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ರೇರರ್ ಡೈಮಂಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸರೌಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಮ್, ದಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಗ್ರೇಟರ್ ದನ್ ಕ್ರಿಟಿಕಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್. ಈ ಥರ ಆಗೋ ಥರನೇ ಇದು ಈ ಪ್ಲೇನ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಅರೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಇನ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಲೈಟ್ ರೇ, ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಇನ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಲೈಟ್ ರೇ, ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಎಟ್ ದ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಇನ್ಸಿಡೆನ್ಸ್, normal at the point of incidence. Rarer to denser, it bends towards the normal, it bends towards the normal. Direction of a refracted light ray, normal at the point of incidence. Now according to condition of total internal reflection, light must tends to travel from denser to rarer. Therefore this is our incident light ray. Now this incident light ray is in denser medium moving towards a rarer medium. So here angle made by this incident light ray is greater than critical angle. Then this light ray undergoes total internal reflection. The direction of a reflected light ray, normal at the point of incidence. Again this angle is greater than C. Then this light ray undergoes total internal reflection. Direction of a reflected light, normal at the point of incidence. The angle made by this incident light ray is greater than critical angle. Then this light ray undergoes total internal reflection. Like this light ray undergoes multiple total internal reflection. In any planes, if angle made by this light ray is less than critical angle, then that light ray emerges out with a high brightness, and that causes spectacular brilliance of diamond or sparkling of a diamond. We know that a refractive index of diamond, Ri of diamond is 2.4. Then critical angle sin C is equal to 1 divided by n. Then C is equal to sine inverse of 1 by n is equal to 2.4. Then C is equal to, here we will get a 24.4 degree. That is critical angle in case of diamond. So in each and every instant, the angle made by the incident light ray must be greater than 24.4 degree. Then that light ray undergoes total internal reflection, and that causes sparkling of diamond. So spectacular brilliance of diamond, that is due to multiple total internal reflection. Then formation of image in hot deserts. Sorry. So formation of mirage. So mirage, again it is due to total internal reflection. ನೋಡಿ, ಇನ್ ಜನರಲಾಗಿ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ, ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಹೈವೇ ರೋಡ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದಾಗ ದೂರದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ರೋಡ್ ಮೇಲೆ ನೀರಿದ್ದಂಗೆ ಕಾಣಿಸುತ್ತೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹತ್ತಿರದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ನೋಡಿದರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೂ ನೀರು ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕೆ ಆ ಥರ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ, ಯಾಕೆ ಆ ಥರ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಫೀಲ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು? ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಡ್ಯೂ ಟು ಟೋಟಲ್ ಇಂಟರ್ನಲ್ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಷನ್. ಸೊ ಆ ಥರ ನಾವೇನು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ಅ ಸಮ್ಮರ್ ಸೀಸನ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನೋನ್ ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಮಿರೇಜ್. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಇನ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಡೆಸರ್ಟ್ಸ್, ನೀವು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಓದಿರ್ತೀರಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೈಸ್ಕೂಲ್ನಲ್ಲಿ, ಡೆಸರ್ಟ್ಸ್ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಮರುಭೂಮಿಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ದೂರ ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ನೀರಿದ್ದಂಗೆ ಕಾಣಿಸುತ್ತೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಾಗಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ನೀರು ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕೆ ಆ ಥರ ಭಾಸ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. So it creates an illusion of water in hot deserts. That is due to total internal reflection. So that is also known as mirage. So let us see how an observer can feel this mirage in case of hot deserts. So let us consider an object. ಸೊ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟು ಅಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಟ್ರೀ ಇದೆ. Now, in case of hot deserts, the temperature of the surface is maximum. And the atmosphere is divided into different air layers of different optical densities. ಅಂದರೆ ಯಾವ ಏರ್ ಲೇಯರು ಈ ಸರ್ಫೇಸಿಗೆ ಹತ್ತಿರ ಇರುತ್ತೋ ಈ ಏರ್ ಲೇಯರ್ದು ಟೆಂಪ್ರೇಚರ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಇದ್ರದ್ದು ಆಪ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಡೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏರ್ ಲೇಯರ್ ಆಪ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಡೆನ್ಸಿಟಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Next another air layer, again optical density increases. As we move above the earth surface in case of hot deserts or during a summer season, the optical density of the air layers, the optical density of the air layers increases. So increases means, let us say refractive index of this air layer is N1, this air layer is N2, this air layer is N3. Here N2 is greater than N1 or N3 is greater than N2. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಫ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಇಂಡೆಕ್ಸ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. Therefore, in each and every instant, light ray bends away from the normal. That is, denser to rarer away from the normal, denser to rarer away from the normal. So let us consider the light ray from this object, that is from this tree. This incident light ray from rarer to denser, normal at the point of incidence. From rarer to denser, it bends away from the normal, it bends away from the normal. Direction of incident light ray, direction of refracted light ray. Normal at the point of incidence. ನೋಡಿ ಪ್ರತಿ ಕೇಸ್ನಲ್ಲೂ ಇದೇ ಥರ ಬೆಂಡ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಡೆನ್ಸರ್ ಟು ರೇರರ್, ಅವೇ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್, ಡೆನ್ಸರ್ ಟು ರೇರರ್, ಅವೇ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್, ಡೆನ್ಸರ್ ಟು ರೇರರ್, ಅವೇ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್. In each case, this angle of incidence goes on increasing. At particular instant, if this angle made by the light ray is greater than critical angle, ನೋಡಿ ಕಂಡೀಷನು, the condition for total internal reflection is light ray must tends to travel from denser to rarer. ಡೆನ್ಸರ್ಲಿಂದ ರೇರರಿಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಇಂಟರ್ನಲ್ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಷನ್. ಡೆನ್ಸರ್ ಟು ರೇರರ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇಫ್ ಸಪೋಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಇನ್ಸಿಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಗ್ರೇಟರ್ ದೆನ್ ಕ್ರಿಟಿಕಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್, ದೆನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಲೈಟ್ ರೇ ಅಂಡರ್ಗೋಸ್ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಇಂಟರ್ನಲ್ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಷನ್. ಇಮ್ಯಾಜಿನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ದ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಮೇಡ್ ಬೈ ದಿಸ್ ಇನ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಲೈಟ್ ರೇ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಡೆನ್ಸರ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಮ್ ಈಸ್ ಗ್ರೇಟರ್ ದೆನ್ ಸಿ, I greater than C, then this light ray undergoes total internal reflection, direction of reflected light ray. ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಕಡೆ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವರ್ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ, ಇವನೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ, ಆ ಟ್ರೀ ಕಡೆ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ಕಡೆ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ, ಇವನ ಕಡೆ ರೇ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಇವಾಗ ಇವನಿಗೆ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಫೀಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ, ಇಟ್ ಅಪಿಯರ್ಸ್ ಆಸ್ ಇಫ್ ದ ಲೈಟ್ ರೇ ಈಸ್ ಎಮರ್ಜಿಂಗ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಸ್ಯಾಂಡ್. ಅಂದರೆ ಲೈಟ್ ರೇ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಬಂದಂಗೆ ಕಾಣಿಸಲ್ಲ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಲಿಂದಾನೇ ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಇಫ್ ಲೈಟ್ ರೇ ಎಮರ್ಜ್ ಆಗಿ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಅನಿಸುತ್ತೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ದಿಸ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವರ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಏಬಲ್ ಟು ವೀವ್ ದ ಇನ್ವರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಇಮೇಜ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಟ್ರೀ ಆ್ಯಸ್ ಇಫ್ ದಟ್ ಇಮೇಜ್ ಈಸ್ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಪೂಲ್ ಆಫ್ ವಾಟರ್ ನಿಯರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಟ್ರೀ. ಸೊ ಅವನಿಗೇನು ಫೀಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನೀರಿದೆ, ಆ ನೀರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ರದ್ದು ಇಮೇಜ್ ಬಿದ್ದಿದೆ. ಬಟ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ಎವಿಡೆನ್ಸ್ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ ನೀರು ಇರೋಕ್ಕೆ. ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ ಇಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಡ್ಯೂ ಟು ಟೋಟಲ್ ಇಂಟರ್ನಲ್ ರಿಫ್ಲೆಕ್ಷನ್. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಇವನಿಗೆ ಟ್ರೀದು ಇಮೇಜ್ ಕಾಣಿಸೋಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. As if this image is reflecting from pool of water. ಇವು ನೀರಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೂ ನೀರು ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. Therefore clearly it is due to total internal reflection. Mirage is nothing but optical illusion. It is an optical illusion of water due to total internal reflection of light at a different air layers of different optical density. Densities. ಆರ್ ನೀವು ರಿಫ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಇಂಡೈಸಿಸ್ ಅಂತಲೂ ಬರೀಬೋದು. That is in case of hot deserts. Optical illusion of water due to total internal reflection of light at a different air layers of different optical densities, that is known as mirage. So here if you want you can write relation between refractive indices of these air layers. N1 is less than N2, N2 is less than N3. N1 is less than N2 means N1 is rarer, N2 denser. N2 is less than N3 means N2 is rarer, N3 is denser. Denser to rarer, denser to rarer. Away from the normal, away from the normal, away from the normal, at particular instant angle made by the incident light ray is greater than critical angle, then that light ray undergoes total internal reflection, and finally that light ray reaches the observer, and that observer can able to feel pool of water near this tree, and then that creates an inverted image of this tree. So totally it is an optical illusion of water due to total internal reflection. Okay, so this is all about applications of total internal reflection. ನೋಡಿ ಭಾಳ ಅಂದರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ 1 ಮಾರ್ಕಿಗೆ ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಟಿವ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಥಿಯರಿ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿನೇಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದನ್ನು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ರೀಸನ್ ಬಿಹೈಂಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ಇಮೇಜ್ ಇನ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಹಾಟ್ ಡೆಸರ್ಟ್ಸ್. In case of hot deserts, that mirage is due to total internal reflection. What is the reason behind the spectacular brilliance of diamond? So that is also due to total internal reflection. And in order to turn the light, path of light by 90 degree or 180 degree, we are going to use total reflecting prisms. So that total reflecting prism is also works on the principle of total internal reflection. And optical fiber, that optical fiber is also works on the principle of total internal reflection.